Harvey Barnes could be on his way to Newcastle. There's also West Ham, who will jump on this deal. According to FABRIZIO Romano, Newcastle are planning to advance on Harvey Barnes' deal next week. Talks basically are on the way to continue in the next day to get it done. 25 years old, English winger, who currently plays for Leicester, who got down last season, and that's one of the main reasons why Barnes will be leaving Leicester City. But on this video, I'm going to give my thoughts about this signing. How good can this signing be? And also, I've mentioned already on previous videos, Newcastle is not messing around. The Magpies is not messing about. We know they got Champions League football as well. Their squad's still not good. When you see Newcastle last season, obviously with Champions League football, they already signed Tonali from AC Milan. That was a surprise for me. Very underrated player, and now looks like they will be going after Barnes. If Newcastle gets this deal, this is going to be very good signing for Newcastle. A player that Newcastle missed at times last season. English winger, still young, very underrated. I think he's a good player. Very excited. He was probably Leicester's best player last season. He still managed to score around, I think, 13 goals in the Premier League last season. He's so underrated. I don't think the media talks enough about Barnes. Work rate, very, very good. Very excited player, quick player. He can also finish as well. Like I just mentioned, he scored 13 goals in a very poor Leicester team who went down from the Premier League to the Championship. But if Newcastle gets this deal, they will just be adding, like I said with Tonali, they will be adding more quality into. They do have a quality 11, but we know when the main players, I've mentioned this lots of times, like Bruno Guimaraes, gets injured, they haven't got anyone to replace. They just did not had enough depth in the squads. But with Champions League football, they want to they're trying to bring as much quality in. They know they will need. The season is going to be long. We're not going to have another World Cup in between. Chelsea may not going to have another season like they did last year. Same goes to Liverpool. You will have, as always, Man City up there, Arsenal up there as well. We don't know what's going on with Tottenham. So it is very important to have this kind of players. Last season, we saw Almiron. He was very good at times. Then all of a sudden, we didn't see him for quite a long time as well. And having these kind of players will give Edu the chance to rotate is very important when you play for competitions. Newcastle will be playing for competitions next season. League Cup, FA Cup, Premier League plus Champions League. So yeah, they're investing, and I like this signing. I think if Newcastle can pull this out, and I think maybe another defender, maybe another centre mids, who knows, maybe a striker. I know they got Colin Wilson, they got Isaac, but they both seems to get injured quite a lot as well. But yes, Newcastle's not messing around. I like the way Newcastle. I know they haven't really signed too many players, but let's be honest, the transfer window has only just started basically. Players are going to pre-season now. This is when, Newcastle's going to start kicking with their transfer, right? If they can bring another, like I've just mentioned, another 2 or 3 players, I strongly believe they'll be up there fighting to get into the top 4. Will they get into the top 4? Let's see how the transfer window will work out for them. But if they pull this out, I think is a good signing, good player. I've mentioned a lot of times. I think I've done quite a few live streams last season, and every time I watch Leicester, he looked the only one that was trying. He looked the only one that looked excited in that very poor Leicester team. The team wasn't too bad on a paper, but it was poor last season. But again, Leicester going down, it will help Newcastle to get his deal done. West Ham is also in there. West Ham, according to some reports, West Ham also wants Barnes, but it's Champions League. I know West Ham will be playing Europa League. Newcastle. When you look at West Ham and Newcastle right now, the project of both clubs seems to be just a bit different because obviously Newcastle is already in the Champions League. They might have a goal to win the Premier League in the next 2 or 3 years. So you would always pick. This is what I think, right? You would always pick Newcastle over West Ham, but who knows? In today's football, it's all about money. So let's see what's going to happen. Leicester is asking, I think, for around, I think, 35 to 45 million pounds, which is okay when you look, in today's football market. It's hard to say because I do rate Barnes. I think he's a quality player. He's a good player. He's so underrated. So, but let's gone down. I think with 45 million, I think 40 million, maybe 5 ads on. I think that Newcastle will pull out his signing. And if Newcastle do, absolutely, I think it's going to be very, very good signing from Newcastle. I'm sure Newcastle fans will agree with me. And even if you're not a Newcastle fans, I'm sure you will agree with me. But yeah, that is from this video. That is my thoughts on Barnes. Looks like he's on his way to Newcastle. Let's see in the next few days, like Fabrizio Romano said, maybe this deal will start. It will probably kick sometime next week, but I'm sure we're gonna hear from Fabrizio Romano or anyone else that this deal has started and he's close to Newcastle. And don't forget, as always, if you enjoy this video, support the channel by like. That's all I ask. Like, new to the channel, subscribe, and it's always good to hear as well your thoughts. I'm in here for you, but remember, it's always good to hear from you. Always good to hear your feedback. I want to hear you guys' thoughts as well on this transfer. If it happens, what is your thoughts? Is it a good signing? Is no? I think he is, and I think he will do well at Newcastle. But yeah, that's everything from me on this video. God bless you all. Thank you, and I will see you very soon. Plenty of videos coming up, so make sure you got the notifications on as always. God bless you all. Thank you.